The universe is always giving you opportunities to level up in your life. Either we can take the higher road and elevate, or we can repeat the same life again and again, the same pattern. But in order to level up in your life, you will have to stop settling for less in all the aspects of your life. You have to stop settling for less. And the thing about ego is, it becomes accustomed to anything. Even if it is toxic, even it is dysfunctional, it is unable to get out of it, because that becomes a safe place, a known place for the ego. So it becomes dependent on that. So for example, if you want a conscious community, conscious friends, conscious circle around you, you have to stop settling for toxic friends, toxic community, toxic relationships. You have to let go of a lot of burden from your past, because all the burden that you carry, it is a derivative of your past. All the patterns that you are carrying, that you are embodying, it is all your past. And your past is something known to your ego. That's why it again and again wants to run back to it. It wants to experience that. Your entire identity revolves around your past. So if you stop settling for less, then you can't level up in your life. And every moment the universe is giving you an opportunity, a choice that you can make. If you want to upgrade your lifestyle, if you want to upgrade your level of awareness, if you want to attract healthy relationships, you have to stop settling for less. You have to start saying no to the things that you know is draining your energy. You have to create boundaries. So we all say that we want a good lifestyle, we want to experience the highest timeline, the highest reality. But if you want to manifest that, if you want to get to that level, you have to unlearn a lot of stuff. You have to drop all the burden that you're carrying from your past programming. If you hold a lot of fear around money, how can you truly use it to live a lifestyle where you are abundant? Because whenever the universe will try to give you an opportunity, a choice, where you are honoring yourself, you are doing things out of self-love, and it requires you to share money. But if you have the fear around money, you will settle for less. The ego will come in between, that you don't deserve this. You have been told by your society, by your parents, that you have to save money. So there is fear around money. So if you don't work on your programs, if you don't let go of all the baggage that you're carrying of your ego, you can't level up. So it's all just like a game. And when you keep on dropping your past, your baggage, you keep on leveling up. And when you keep on leveling up, you elevate to higher states of consciousness. We are not just talking about physical things, we are also talking about the spiritual aspect, your consciousness. How aware you are in life, how conscious you are about everything, about every aspect. And one of the hardest battles that you will face when it comes to the ego is the battle of being alone in solitude, when you are surrounded by toxic relationships, friendships, dysfunctional families. Our ego is literally dependent on that thing, because all its life it has known that. So it is really difficult for it to drop that in order to elevate, in order to level up in life. But you will have to embrace solitude for that. You have to drop the fear of being alone. This fear of being alone is nothing but pure fear of your ego. If you know yourself on a deeper level, you will never be afraid of solitude. And only in solitude, you can get to know yourself. You can love yourself. And you can connect to yourself on a really deeper level. And then through that, you can connect to others on the same level. So it starts with you. You have to stop running away from yourself. You have to face yourself. You have to face your emotions. You have to work on yourself. You have to release the fear around money, the fear around losing others. Because only through dropping others, losing others, you can find yourself. Especially when others are toxic. Because if you are vibrating at the frequency where you are always surrounded with such people who are toxic for you, it is because there is a certain aspect of you that is still holding that toxic frequency. This is why toxic people are not toxic for other people. They are friends. They are perfectly happy with each other. But only when you awaken, when you see things differently, then you realize that things are toxic here, something is fishy. It is only because you are awake, you are aware. Otherwise, you wouldn't have seen that. So a lot of things need to be dropped. A lot of baggage needs to be dropped in order to level up. And that baggage can be people. It can be your programs, fears, your conditioning. One by one, go deep within and don't be afraid of solitude, because only there you are able to connect with your soul, with your own energy. So the universe wants you to level up in every aspect of your life. The universe is always giving you an opportunity. Just make the choice where you choose yourself, where you choose your highest self. Much love to you all.